everybody, this is Bonnie from Bonnie's Creative Place, and I am working on September's Paper Pumpkin, which pertains to Halloween. Now, I just want to let you know a couple of things. Like last month, I didn't do an alternate or a Paper Pumpkin tutorial because it was the sunflower one. And my daughter absolutely loves sunflowers, and she loved the kit so much that I decided I'm going to give her that kit for Christmas. So I didn't do anything like that, and I let my local customers that order from me and let them know, and they were cool with it. Well, I also want to let you guys know that in the month of October and November and December, October, November, December, they're doing like all the kits. Like this Halloween kit is pertaining to Halloween and like trick-or-treaters and stuff like that. And then the next two go together. They are like cards and tags, like Halloween or gift tags for your packages and stuff like that. And I actually like them the way they are, so I'm not going to alternate them in any way. This one I left the way it is, and I've got enough little treats in here to give out to my nieces and nephews for Halloween. So these, what the little treats will look like when they're all put together and done. And I'll show you at the end of the video. You'll be surprised at how much candy I was able to fit in these little boxes. So let's get started. So you get 18 of these all together, 18 boxes, which most kids, younger kids, that's enough for school or something, which is wonderful. They might have, if you need 22 or more and you're a subscriber already, you can order just the paper kit. You just get a hold of me, or there might be, I don't know if there's a link on this page, but I'll link it on the video, the number, so in case you want to order just the paper kit. So anyways, it's been a minute since I've done a video. So if I sound a little rattled, you'll know why. I've just been busy doing other things. Kids are back to school. You guys all know, all the crazy stuff. So in this kit comes everything you need, and I've left out, this is what I have left still, because I left to do one box with each of you to show you how they go together. And they use the Gorgeous Grape blend, or little little stamp and block. So, but I'm not going to use that. I am going to use the original great big one because I have it and I save those. And then the other thing that I will be bringing in is a take your pick tool for this, because it helps with those little dots, the little dots that you use for this kit, and I'll show you that. So that is it. You shouldn't need anything else for this kit. Everything else is included. So let's get started. This is the first one, I believe. Nope. I want to do card one right here. This is the first one. And let's see. Let's put the box together. When you get the box, it's folded like this in the package. So this is already folded. So how I figured it out is that you fold this one forward, and or this one, the very first one that's already folded, gets folded forward. Then the next one, fold it back, okay? Then on here, you're going to fold it forward on the side, fold it forward again, and then the next score, fold back. And then we're going to fold these two side things in. I'm just press folding. I'm not getting a bone folder out. It worked perfect, just press folding. And then on the other side, you're going to fold it forward again, fold it back. Okay? Then here we are on the exact same side, the opposite side. We're going to fold it forward, fold it back. Then fold the two sides in like that. Okay? And now we're going to put the box together. There's no glue involved in this. Isn't that wonderful? So what you do is, this is how I did it anyways. I fold these two up like this. I concentrate on this side. I take this, I flop it down. It helps hold this. Then you take this one, flop it down. this, flop it down. Then you're going to take these two, bring it over, flop it down, push this back, push that down, it catches right into that little notch there, and you have your little box, and it's all done. Isn't that cute? So no glue involved. I loved it. And then for this here, we've got to do some decorating on the front of the card. So what I did was I took my little piercing, my silicone mat here, and it says on the directions to put right across here 1, 2, and 3 these little glue dots. So let's get everything out of here. And we're going to do that. I just realized I don't have my stamp set over here because I used this wonderful stamp set. Let me grab it. Oh, it's right here. I used this set in my scrapbooking class for the month of October next month. If you are not in my scrapbooking classes and would like to join, just give me a shout out. I'll let you know. But I use this ghost and all these other little characters in my scrapbooking class. So I had that in with my other stamp set. But I use these little dots, and I find it was easier to pick them up with your Take Your Pick tool. And I just put one everywhere they tell you to put them. Right there. And then they want one right here. Alright. And then we're going to remove these things, which I find this to be the worst part of this whole thing, is removing these little tiny things. And when you got lots of them, like I was doing the other day, they were all over. Then on this little purple one, I have one done here. It says to stamp Happy Halloween, and it has a Happy Halloween right on there. And so I've done that. Then it tells you to attach this little yellow piece that comes in your kit. So I put this across here. Oh. And then it says to add the spider. It comes with these little spiders. Aren't they cute? I absolutely love them. I thought they were adorable. And that's another thing. If you get the paper kit, you get extras of this stuff. And this stuff will work great if you're a scrapbooker. So then you're going to grab a mini glue dot that comes in this kit with yours. And you're going to put it right in the middle. And then remove that. One thing I did do, it didn't say to do this, but I did it. I grabbed one of these little dots and I put it right here about midway on the spider. It helped hold it more in place, I felt. So, and it doesn't matter if it sticks over a little bit because you're not going to see it, you know, if the glue dot sticks off a little, because you're not going to see that glue dot. Did I remove? Yeah, I did. You're not going to see that glue dot right there because of the, I gotta make sure I get that on something. What is going on here? All right, there we go. All right, you're not going to see that once I put this piece across here, so it doesn't matter if the glue dot is showing. So now it calls for 3 pop dots on this, so I'll put 3 of them. So if you get Paper Pumpkin and you don't have one of these tools, I recommend this, and sometimes you need a pair of scissors. And we're going to put this right across here. Just like that. And then it says to add 3 of these stars. So I'm going to put one right here. And then I grab another one. And there's tons of these stars left over, as you could see. And then they have another one up here. Now, one thing I did not want to happen is if you flip this over, you see how you can see that, well, I don't know if you can, your glue dots and your stickers are exposed. Now, you can leave it like that if you want, but I didn't want stuff sticking to it, my treats or anything that I put in there. When they pull it out, it rips. So I didn't want that to happen. So if you have an embossing buddy, then use this. If you don't and you just get the kits and you have a little powder, put a little powder on your finger and then just dab it with this. It does the same exact thing. But I do have the Embossing Buddy, so I'm going to dab over top of this. You know what? I never removed the sticky thing. Okay, maybe it won't stick now. But dab over top of this and over top of your stickers that are sticking out. Now it's not sticky. None of that is sticky, so it's not going to stick to your stuff. You could see I did a bunch of them on the other side. So that works out really good. And that I only had to use this for the ones that had the open. So, you know, that's what you have to do. Then the last thing it tells you to do is to take your what is this? Score tape. God, I'm so sorry, guys. Take your score tape and put this right across the bottom here, like that. Now I'm going to do some basic folding. Fold here on this. Now be gentle when you fold this one because it doesn't have a whole lot. It's just a little edge there. You could do it ahead of time. I just find it easier doing it after while the project is down flat so you can work on it. And then you're going to fold this. Now we have this. We put that piece of score tape right here along the top. I'm going to remove it. And you bring this right over, line it up, lay it down flat, and then you are done. And then you can go ahead and put it over top of your box. And just like that, you have a little treat box. Isn't that cool? So let's move on to the next one. I just had a blast with these, so it was a lot of fun. I love to do little gift boxes and stuff like this. Let's make sure this is number 2. Nope, it's not. Okay, so we're going to work on to the next one. This one is number 2 here. So we're going to bring this one out. And for this one, you need the ghost, the spider web, and you need the little square for our greeting. You need a black box, so we'll do the box again. And remember, you're going to fold that one forward and that one forward. Okay? Then, or back. I'm sorry. I did that wrong. And that one back. And then, oh, wait a minute. Did I fold that? That one forward. And that one. And then back. Okay, yeah. Whew. Forward, forward, and back. And then push the 2 sides in. Forward, forward, and back. Okay. Forward, forward, and back. And then put the 2 sides in. Okay, then we're going to stand this up like this. We're going to push this down in to help get our things in place. Push this one down to help hold that one down. Push this one down to help hold it all in. Push these in, bring this in, push this back, push it down, and that little spot will go in the hole. You're all done. So we could set that aside. Now this one, I did have to score it a little bit because I could not see where the front ended. So I scored it this way, and then I scored it this way, just so I could see that this is the piece that I get to work on for the card. So, just to let you know. So then I took the glue dots, these little dots here, and it says to add 3 of these to your spider web. So I added 3, and then you get the fun of removing all of these little pieces. Okay. And it says to put this right here. Then we got a stamp on our little square. I need to get a block here. And it says, this one says, enjoy this spooky treat. And so we're going to put that right on here. We're going to take our gorgeous grape and we are going to dab it up. And then we bring this in. I might have to get a little closer. If my head's in the way, I'm very sorry. And we will stamp this down. There we go. Then we have to take our ghost and we put 3 of them. They're showing 3 of these right down the middle. Okay. And then it says for our sign here, we only want 3 on the right hand side as you're looking at it, on the this side. Where it says this, you want 3 of them, it says. And I actually only put 2 on mine, on the other ones. And then I took one of these little glue dots and I put it way over here on the opposite side where it says enjoy. So the dimensionals go on this side and the glue dot goes on the side that says joy. You don't have to put the glue dot on. It doesn't say that. I just found it, it helped hold my stuff in place. I mean, if you're going to go to all this trouble, these would be great gifts for office people. If you're got some people in the office that you want to share them with, this is a great little thing to do. Okay, and then I'm going to put these down. And then I've got, it says to add 3 of these stars. So it wants you to add 1 down here. And then I added 1 up here. And then another 1 up here. So there's your 3 stars. Okay. Now we can open this back up. And right here on the flap of the, up here on the top, it tells you to add a piece of the score tape. So here we go. Add the score tape. All right. And then we're going to do some quick scoring. Down like that, that one, and this one. Bring it around. Move the score tape and bring this one right up to up against that. And then you have your little box. This one was the trickiest one because of all the pattern designs, so it's harder for me to see everything, but once you get it all done, it's really cute. All right, now let's go on to the very last one that I've been trying to do first all night. So let's get all the parts out. For this one, you're going to need the little bat paper, the little scalp piece like this. You're going to need the purple outer box, and then you need the white part of the box. So let's flip our directions. Okay, we got to put the box together first. So again, for the box, let's see, this is the way it was. All right, this is the way it was. We're going to fold this big part in, then in again, and then back. Okay, we're going to rotate to the side. We're scoring in, and then back, and then score the 2 sides in. And then we're scoring in, and then scoring back. Scoring in, scoring back, and then the 2 little sides. Okay? And we'll bring this out 2 sides in. Push this down like that. Push this one down to help hold it. Push this one down to help hold it in place. Bring this up and over, push it back, push that down until it hooks underneath the little latch that's there, and you've got your box. All right, so here we have our 2 lines, so this is going to be our centerpiece where we're going to work. I need another little block. Now, in your kit, you get a block in your very first kit of Paper Pumpkin, so you can either reuse that block and over, or if you're like me and you have multiple blocks, then just go ahead and use the multiple blocks or whatever other blocks that you may have. So it says to take the bats, and it says to stamp one way up in this corner, and then take one and stamp it down in this corner, just like that. So and while we're here, we'll remove this one, and we will get our other one. And this one says Trick or Treat. Put it down. And we're going to bring in our little circle here. Stamp it up. And stamp it right there. Just like that. Now we're going to put this thing together. You're going to take this one, and it says to add 6 of these. I kind of got a little mess going on here. Sorry about that. We're done with this. Let's get this out of the way before I put something in it. It says to take 6 of these little glue dots and put it along the edge. Now, if you don't use these smaller glue dots and you use our regular glue dots, you don't need to put 6 of these on there. They're bigger and they hold a little bit differently, so you do not need 6 of them on here. These are just really thin, very thin, smaller glue dots, so that's why they're saying to put 6 on here. But if you're going to use our other ones, you don't need to. So I'm going to remove these. Grab this. And it says to put this right, oops, I almost put it upside down. Right across the center here. Just like that. And then it says for the Trick or Treat to add 4 of these dimensionals. So one on each side of this. So it says to add 4 of them. If I can get the things off them, will be good. I struggle with the ones from the kit. Okay, and then it says to add them right there. Then it says to add 3 stars. Now they show them right on top of the bats. I didn't like that, so I did not add them on top of the bats. I added them above and around the bats. But you do you. If you like that look, then add them on top of the bats. So let's see, get some of this stuff out of the way. And now we're going to fold it. Well, first we're going to put our score tape down here on the bottom, just below that score line. Going to add it and rip it because it's a rippable score tape. Now we're going to score, and score. I'm going to lay this one out flat. This is why I say something like this to help you remove all the little things, because it helps so good. And then line that up, put it down, and you have got your treat box. And you can put it in here. And what is going on with this one? I don't know. Catching right here. I don't know why. There we go. And there we got our treat box. So, isn't that cute? Now that you've stuck around this far, hopefully, this long with me, and we have all these treat box, let me show you how much I put in these. Now, this is this box right here. I have got these mini candy bars. I've got a Reese's, a Kit Kat, and 2 mini Hershey's in this one. And it fits in there perfectly, and it slides right in, just like so. This one's a little more trickier because it shows everything, but it does go in there. Now on this little trick or treat one, I've got 2 Kit Kats and 2 Hershey's. So it's almost like, I like to give my nieces and nephews, I usually give them a whole candy bar. This is like giving them a whole candy bar. So that's what I do. I don't have a whole lot of trick-or-treaters. I live way out in the country, so I don't have to buy a lot of candy like some people do. But 2 in this would be perfectly fine too. And then this other one, I was able to put the same thing, 2 Kit Kats and 2 Hershey's in this. You could mix it if you just know one of your friends just likes Kit Kats. I bet, I mean, I didn't try this. Let me see. I want to see something here. I got thinking about this. This would be perfect. I know I got all this candy. I think this would work. I think you could fit 6 of these Hershey's in here. I could be wrong. This might be pushing it. This might be pushing it. Let's see. And see if it makes it bulge. Because these are pretty thin. I'm getting a little bulge because of the air. So yeah, you can't really fit 6. Well, you can, but it just bulges and stuff sticks out. But definitely 4 pieces of candy in here, which would make up a whole Kit Kat thing. So like I said, if you want extras of these because you have lots of trick-or-treaters or lots of family members you like to give them to, I know sometimes the big kids like to come. I'm giving these to my great nieces and nephews. So when my nieces and nephews actually come, my older nieces and nephews, they always want a treat too. So I usually have extra candy to give out to the big kids. So, all right, everybody, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial on the paper pumpkin kit. Bye-bye. I had to cut back in here. You can fit 6, and it doesn't bulge. Look how I did it. I stood them up. Aha! So you can fit 6 little bars across there. All right, just had to stop in and share again. Bye-bye.